Stack swag, huh?
One.
We
One,
number one, nigga. Number one, nigga. Yeah.
One.
Nigga, if we say it, we back it up. We see a thick bitch in the hood, we slap her butt. If a nigga act rough and tough, we slap him up. Cause he know that trick is a duck like the Canucks. Them chickens gon' cluck and cluck all over us. When they see them golden links up in the cuffs, air ones never see in the scuff. Bet your last dollar, they stay clean and white like your grandmama. Candy paint on the Vic and you a scrub. 26 inches and up with no rub. I'm a Willie Walker, a nigga like Flock of Flame. You say 22s and 6s about the same nigga. Nope. Playboy like Hugh Hefner. Don't run up on me, one of my niggas, they gon' wet ya. I bet ya, they coming at ya. And don't run, I'm Uncle Fester, you Sylvester, MLB is number one.
One.
We number
one.
This shit ain't accidental, hit the hood with fundamentals. Number
one.
We number
one.
Stay sharper than a pencil, catch me swerving in the rental. Number.
Yep. What's going on, folks? Yo, what's going on? That's EY Shouldas number one, man. That's my brother right there, man, putting that fire out there. That's that good joint, man. Y'all can catch him on social media platforms, YouTube, Spotify, and stuff like that. First things first, if y'all want to send something into the show, be a guest or advertise on the show, whatever, it's Mike with a Mike 313@gmail.com. I don't know, man. We get into this stuff and see what we got, man. I got some stuff I want to kick it with y'all about, so y'all have at it.
Hey, what is this? Cool. It's Mike with the mic.
Warning, the following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Your discretion is advised.
Yep, got that out the way, man. Before we go any further, Deuce5clothing.com, man, go check it out. I got on a Grand White Hustlerpreneur hat. I got t-shirts and, hoodies and stuff like that, man. Y'all know the deal, man. I got some coffee cups on there too if y'all want to. If you dabble in the coffee, I really don't. I might mess with some tea every now and then, but I'm not a coffee guy. But I got coffee cups on there. Like I said, t-shirts, hats, and stuff like that. And, I'm gonna jump right into it, man. First, I want to get on this T.I. and Tiny stuff, man, because I've been kicking it with a couple people this week about it, and I mean, I got mixed feelings about it because, first of all, you don't know if he's guilty or not. This what I do think. I think something happened. Like, people don't just come out their ass with allegations like that. So, I mean, not everybody. Let me say that. So something happened. Let me say that. Maybe it's a misunderstanding. Who knows? But the question that I do have, since this keep happening, because it just seemed like all this sexual assault stuff. Now, I'm not saying nothing about no victim, and you say what happened to you at your time or whatever. I just be trying to figure out what be taking so long and why do it just come like an avalanche. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like soon as one person be like, oh yeah, then it be like 20 people be like, yeah, me too. And it's just like, I'm not saying maybe it take that first person to make the other people brave. I don't know. I ain't trying to, what they call that, victim shame or nothing like that. I'm not trying to do that. That's just something that crossed my mind, like with Bill Cosby and like the R. Kelly stuff. I mean, even the Epstein or Weinstein, the motherfuckers, they like, it's just like when one person come, then the whole shit kind of come out. Even with the we was watching some shit, the Scientology stuff. Is like, as soon as one person says something, then it's like everybody comes, is like, why people didn't say that. But I guess that that gets to what I'm really thinking about, which is like the whole like Illuminati stuff. Like, I don't believe like it's like a Illuminati where you gotta like cut a goat throat or sacrifice your family. Somebody was talking about that too, like with the Jennifer Hudson stuff and all that, whatever. Like, I don't believe that. However, I do believe it do happen like on on the Black Messiah with Fred Hampton, where they just pinch the shit out of somebody. You get in some trouble and they pinch you. Now, that's where I'm at with this whole T.I. thing. Okay, if this sexual stuff happened, okay, he got pinched, and so they pinched him, and now he's quote unquote an informant or whatever. Like, people was already accusing him, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. But no truth to that, I don't know. But let's just say they pinched him, they let him go. They say, okay, well, we need you to do this, this, and this in the hood or whatever, you know, help us catch the bigger fish or whatever. You can live, you can keep rapping or whatever. So he started the podcast. And then they like, okay, he started the podcast, whatever. He's still doing music, whatever. He's still out here fucking bitches or, you know, possibly raping them or maybe whatever. I don't know. All I'm saying is, in the movie The Black Messiah, the guy said, you gonna let him get away with murder? He said, yeah, because whenever we want to, we can like go into any Black Panther like facility and say we after this murderer because they know he murdered somebody. That's the whole thing I'm talking about. Like, you know, did he get pinched and he was an informant, and this is his payback for what he doing on the podcast, like, you know, trying to uplift us. And, you know, he ain't inviting rappers on there. He inviting people on there that's like trying to uplift us and give us knowledge and stuff. And they like, hold the fuck on. We ain't say all that. You know what I'm saying? And that's what make me be wondering, like, so if was his murder the sexual assault? They said, whoa, you sexually assaulted somebody? Well, we're going to sweep that under the rug because we need you out here doing whatever we need you out here doing. So I'm just putting it in terms of the movie The Black Messiah, and something that crossed my mind because it hit me because, like I said, all the people that just come out when it happened, it's like, okay, one person, two person, three. And it's just like, that's the same thing with like the football player, what's his name? Deshaun Watson. As soon as he was like, yeah, I want to get traded, you raped somebody. Now, I'm not saying that it ain't true. What I'm saying is, do they be sweeping this shit under the rug for them as long as they do what they say? Now, you ask for a trade, now you finna go to jail. You want to do a podcast and uplift your people? You going to fuck to jail. We gonna quit protecting you. We gonna take the cloth from over you, nigga, and you on your own. And when you be on your own, you gonna, I'm sure it's investigators that be investigating this certain kind of stuff. And the police or the CIA or FBI, whoever, I don't know, say, nah, back the fuck up. Not T.I. And then when you start doing shit like that, they move that fence out the way and say, well, fucking get him. And it's just like the dogs on I Am Legend where they was waiting on the fucking sun to break so they can get his ass. And I think, you know, that's something that crossed my mind. I ain't gonna say that it's just that. It just seemed like when everything happened, it all happened at one time. Like with Bill Cosby, you was really raping people for 30 fucking years and nobody said nothing. Like, it's just hard for me to believe that and not think like he had some fucking help or he had some protection, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, even with like I said, with the R. Kelly stuff, like he, of course he had some help. He had people paid off. He had people that shut their mouth. And I'm sure they had judges or something that ripped the paper up and slap him on the wrist or whatever. Where, you know, when you got money and you celebrity and you in a position of whatever, because for a minute, R. Kelly was a cash cow. So if he's supposed to be like broke as fuck now, we know he had to gross a couple $100 million. You know what I'm saying? So for him to be broke, who got that money? Somebody got that money. When he stopped being beneficial to them, they took the fucking gate up and they said, well, fuck it, man. We can do whatever we want to. We can go in that facility whenever we want to. I just think, you know, the shit just crazy how it be happening. Hopefully, something comes of it. You know what I'm saying? Whether they did it or didn't do it. I just feel like in these situations, I'm going to say this because I don't think this part is fair. If you did it, you should go to jail. Take them out back, bust they fucking melon. I don't care. If you I think it's way worse when you rich and like say Deshaun Watson. Like, I'm not the biggest football fan, but I know who he is. You know what I'm saying? And he's like one of the top dudes. I know the main players. Let me say that. And it's just like you supposed to force these girls to suck your dick. And it's like, that's what make me mad. Is like, you got all this money, you got all this fame. Why is it so important that she suck your dick? Like, I'm sure it's millions of girls out here that's fucking waiting. They the ones like the dogs waiting on the fucking sun. You know what I'm saying? Waiting to just get at you and do whatever you say. And it just go back to the shit in Django when he was like, you know, we don't want the nigga you want to sell. We want the nigga you don't want to sell. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, you just gotta get the one that don't want you, or the one that said no, or maybe you was kicking game. What I'm just saying, this is a scenario. I don't know. I hope he didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? But I'll get back to my point on that. But like, say you at the bar and y'all doing whatever and she all on you and you like, yeah, let's go back to the room. And then, you know, you go back to the room, you like, all right, man, what's up with some pussy? And she say no. You should just be like, get the fuck on. And then I'm sure you got 50 people in your phone that you can call and be right there. That you will forget about old girl in fucking 3 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, why is that the same? You know, why is that just, I don't know, man. Like I said, I don't know. But let me get back to what I really originally wanted to say. Like, I think it gotta be, not saying that nobody's lying. However, I do believe everybody don't be telling the truth. I'm not pointing at no specific case and saying you lying and you telling the truth. What I'm saying is, when the person lie, we don't never hear nothing about that. Like when they be like, okay, it's 15 women and, you know, he got convicted on 8 charges. That means 7 of them was fucking lying. So what happened to them? Or is it just about getting this person? You know, like with Bill Cosby, they like 40 people and all that. But it's like, you know, did he really get charged with 40? No, he got like, or do they just go after enough? I don't know. All I'm saying is, it just seemed like to me, and this is just me how I feel, when somebody get accused of something, like, you know, I say with Michael Jackson, once people put that in their head, like, oh, he's a pedophile, any kid that go over there can come out of there and say he a pedophile, and eventually people will be like, yeah, because of that, and this over here, you know what I'm saying? And it'll sound believable. That's all I'm saying. It's easy to lie on a dirtbag. That's all I'm saying. And I don't even know. Like I say, hopefully they get to the bottom of it. Hopefully everybody is okay. I'm not picking no side, because I learned my lesson on that before. So I have no dog in that fight. I just hope everybody be okay. And we as a society, we got to cut that shit out, because like, if it's true, then we got a problem. And even if it's not true and people just up lying, because this cancel culture shit is just so in the front of our minds. Everybody want to catch the next racist, the next sexist, the next fucking rapist, the next fucking person that's fucking people out of money. It's just like, we just so into that right now. We not even worried about like moving ahead or no good shit. We just like, who the next motherfucker we can get rid of. And it's just like, but for what though? It's starting to feel like we not doing this to really clean the streets up. We just doing it just to have something to do, because it's not like, okay, we gonna take T.I. off the game, but who we replacing him with? Because even if he did this stuff, he did do a lot of good stuff. So it's like, okay, so even though you're getting rid of this person, you still taking away from these people he was helping. So what are we going to replace that with? And it never seems to be a conversation at all. But with that being said, man, I'm just, let's hope everything work out, man. I mean, especially like with Deshaun Watson, man, like, I hope he didn't do it, man. Like T.I. and Tiny, man, I just think they was fucking people and probably didn't pay somebody or probably pissed somebody off. I don't know. That's just my guess. You know what I'm saying? Or like I said, maybe they took the cloth off and they not getting protected no more. But I'm off of that, man. Hopefully everything be okay and we just get those demons out the way. Whatever demons they may be, we got to get them out of there. But before we move on, man, refreshus15.com. They got hoodies and jackets. They same Spill Man clothing line, man. They got nice, good stuff. They got jackets, springtime coming. They be having their windbreakers and stuff. Just shop with them, man. I'll definitely link all those things. You know, for the people that's watching on YouTube. Shout out to the people on YouTube. I got some more subscribers too, so I appreciate all that when people do that. And people been listening to it on my through the Anchor app, man. I appreciate that too. That's all I could say about that, man. Everything kind of moving along. So we working towards the goal, which is, to just get people to pay attention. That's all. But let me get off into this Kirk Franklin situation, man. Nah, the man he was apologizing. Now, personally, me, I didn't need no apology. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how other people feel, but it was a grown man. At the end of the day, it was a grown man talking to another grown man. Like, nigga, you got a fucking beard. You know what I'm saying? Like, chill the fuck out. You 30 years old. You calling your fucking daddy who you got problems with. And you know that. You know what I'm saying? So first off, that's how I feel. Fuck that son. You know what I'm saying? Like, you on some bullshit, because when I call my dad, I don't hit record because we ain't talking about shit. We not beefing, and there's nothing that's gonna, like, quote unquote go viral and all of that. It just sound like he a salty ass fucking son or something. Maybe he stopped giving him money. I don't know. Cause like I didn't dig into it. Like when I be talking about stuff, I just kind of get it on the surface. Sometimes I catch Janetta watching that shit, but like I ain't never had no problem with Kirk Franklin. Like I really didn't even know he had kids. You know what I'm saying? Like not no big grown ass fucking kid. You know what I'm saying? I know he got a wife and a baby, I thought, but like I ain't know he had a grown ass fucking kid, but I guess that's the point, that they don't get along and we don't know. And maybe that might be the problem, but who knows? I'm just saying, like, it's people fault, because Kirk Franklin ain't no fucking saint. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's our fault, man. We be putting these people up on these pedestals and then be like, oh shit, you let me down. You don't even know that motherfucking man. So why would you put him up there anyway? Okay, you make good music. You might be a good speaker. You might do this, and this. But man, I'm not finna invest my emotions into nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Or to a person like that. You know what I'm saying? You support them for their music and all that. And when something like this happen, people like, oh, I can't believe it. You know what I'm saying? Like he really broke their fucking heart. Like, no, he didn't, man. And if he did, that's a shame on you, because you put him up there. I mean, I'm sure he didn't ask to go up there. This is the same person that said on his first song, if you think that gospel music is going too far, basically, I'm not where y'all think I should be. That's how I took it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't care, because I understand, like, playing the middle. That's what I kind of want to do. You know, if I could, I can play the middle of people. Like I say, I think 30 to 40 year olds or 28 to 45 year olds. We in the middle. We can reach both ways. Kirk Franklin is kind of like in the middle. He can reach the hip hop people, or the quote unquote hooligans or whatever the fuck, and he can reach the church people. He could possibly pull them closer together, or maybe all the way together. But what we got to understand is the person in the middle got the hardest job. It's easy to just be a Christian and go to church and be a religious person and not get in trouble. You could do that, and then it's just easy to be over here just being a fuck up too. When you in the middle and you trying to dabble in both worlds, like, you got the hardest job, and that shit probably gets stressful. And then you got your son talking shit. It could be a whole nother ball game, man. But this the same nigga was Millie rocking. So I never even had him up that high. It's just thanks for the music. I don't think I ever heard him preach or like speak before. You know what I'm saying? Like, I seen him like on a Breakfast Club or something, but like I never tuned into him like preaching, you know. So that's why I'm saying, like, y'all put these people up that high, man. But back to the son, really. The reason you hit record when you called them, because you know y'all beefed out. You know it's a chance that he's going to go off on you, probably because he been going off on you. So you say, okay, I'm going to get him. I'm going to call him. I know what buttons to push, because first of all, we all probably know somebody like that. When the phone ring, we see the number, we be like, this motherfucker here. You know, so it's nothing to that part. It's nothing to a son and a father arguing, especially when a nigga's damn 30, what they say, like 33. Like, when you grown as fuck, you gonna have disagreements. You know what I'm saying? They two fucking adults. And then if you add in tension and shit from the past and all that, it's gonna be hostile. So When that phone ring, he like, this motherfucker here. But the thing is, I'm gonna record because I know when I call, he gonna say that, and then he already on edge, so I'm gonna push a button, and then he gonna take off, and then I'm gonna go viral or whatever. I don't know. What you trying to do? Get him canceled? Like, that's my question to him. Okay, your daddy cuss you out. Now what? Do you realize how much my mom and daddy cuss me out through my fucking life? Like, nobody gives a fuck, man. Like, you and your daddy, why? Because he Kirk Franklin, we still don't give a fuck. I'm not even here for that. Where's my music at, Kirk Franklin? Like, I don't give a fuck how you talk to your son. Like, he ain't beat you. You not a fucking 7-year-old, my nigga. It ain't like he cussed a fucking kid out, nigga. You are an adult, motherfucker. So I don't get that part of even recording it. Like, I call my dad, he might talk shit about his tools. I want my motherfucking tools back. But like, that ain't enough for me to like record and be like, you know, cancel my dad. Like, for what? Unless something else. Maybe, like I said, maybe he cut that cash off, but I ain't calling my dad hitting a record button because we don't talk about nothing, man. How you doing? You know what I'm saying? Regular fucking father and son shit. Like I say, he cry about the tools like he be needing them so bad. But I feel him. They his. That's his shit. He be wanting this shit back. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I still got him. But I don't record and I know he not on edge. So that be the part that be, you know. But I will say this, though, about, now let's get on Kirk Franklin for a minute. The son, I think he just a hoe, especially after I found out how old he was. Like, damn, when everybody was like, oh shit, he cussed his son out, I was like, dirtbag motherfucker. And then found out he was a grown man. I say, he cussed another grown man out. Like, who gives a fuck? You just trying to get him canceled because we just so addicted to this cancel culture shit. But what I'm saying is, sometimes in Kirk Franklin's defense, you know who you talking to and how to talk. That's all I'm saying. You got to dip to a person level, or sometimes you got to come up to a motherfucker level. Like, I don't cuss around everybody. I cuss a lot, and I get my cussing off as much as I can. Basically, I mean, if you got a counter, you know what I'm saying? Some people be saying I cuss in the wrong situations. Like, I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? I just say what's on my mind, really, to be honest. But I ain't out here trying to hurt nobody or nothing. But sometimes you got to dip to a person level. Sometimes you got to jump up to their shit. And I think that's what Kirk Franklin did. It's like if you're in a market or you're in Home Depot somewhere and you getting in line and somebody cut you off, you can be like, excuse me, sir. And if they keep going, you can be like, hey, motherfucker, like, you gonna do that. In the same way I talk to my brother, what's up, nigga? You know, fuck, motherfucker. But then when I see my granddaughter, oh, you know what I'm saying? A whole different voice. When you call the credit card people, we put on the white voice. When you got the fucking interview for the job, you put on the white voice. When you talk to your mom and daddy, we got 10, 15 different fucking voices and ways we talk throughout a motherfucking day. And then I think he just said, for me to get through to him, I gotta talk to him like this. And that's all I think it is, man. I just think it was just two adults who probably don't like each other. And that's the part I think people is missing. Like, Kirk Franklin might be sick of this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, the way, like, the little bit I heard, because, like, to be honest, I don't even want to hear Kirk Franklin talk like that, to be honest, because I got what I feel about him in my head already. Just give me the music. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care about that kind of stuff. But, like, he said something about a bitch ass nigga. I'm not a bitch ass nigga. Like, I think that's valid to tell somebody. Like, I would tell my son that. Like, if my son was getting out of hand and was like trying to like come up on me, look, boy, I ain't no bitch ass nigga. I'm gonna fuck you up out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. And that's how sometimes you got to talk to people when they, you know, all right, chill out, Desmond. And then if he study going on and on, all right, Desmond, all right, nah. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, look, I ain't no bitch ass nigga. I'm gonna fuck, and that it get there. When they take you there, when y'all related, somebody got to really take you there. They got to hit you they got to hit the button. And most of the time they know what button to hit. Sometimes they get right out the car and go right to the button. They walk past all them love buttons and go right to this one. Let me piss this nigga off because it's time to argue, whatever the fuck going on. But like I said, man, I'm letting it go because I know I'm talking about it because that's what the fuck the deal is. But like, I just think it was two adults, and I think the son a hoe for recording it, man. Like, I just don't see why you would hit record calling your father. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's some shit in the air already. And if it's some shit in the air already, people gonna be able to know that. Like if you don't argue with this person on the phone 3-4 times or 10 times, or for the last 10 years, y'all been arguing and y'all not getting along. If you play a tape from today, I'm going to know that it was something previous that happened. It ain't like you was like, hey man, how mom doing? How you doing? How the kids? Blah, blah, blah. Fuck you, bitch ass. It didn't go like that. When he saw your number, he knew it was some bullshit, flat out, because y'all been on some bullshit, whether it's you or him, but I just think maybe he's sick of this motherfucker. Oh, and we could throw this out there. Maybe they not father and son no more. Maybe they just two adults, and Kirk probably want this motherfucker to quit even fucking with him. But he can't say it because y'all motherfuckers out here with this cancel culture shit. So let Kirk Franklin say, I don't fuck with my son. Oh man, you supposed to be a man of God and all that. No, this motherfucker's the goddamn devil. And we not finna be on, and that's devil shit. Like, to record your dad knowing he's gonna go on the nut, that's evil shit, trying to get him canceled, probably because he's not giving you no money. That's just my guess. You know what I'm saying? Because most of the time when motherfuckers like, I always go back to the R. Kelly shit. Nobody was saying nothing when them fucking albums was selling. And then all of a sudden, when the shit dry up and shit, all of a sudden everybody coming on, and now everybody want to talk. So that's where I'm at with this Kirk Franklin shit. You a grown man, he probably been taking care of you, and now he probably like, look, nigga, you goddamn 30-something years old, my nigga, chill out. I'm done. And he probably, you bitch ass nigga. And no, I'm not a bitch ass nigga. That's how I look at that. But we got to probably look at it that way, like, maybe they just not father and son. Maybe they just two grown niggas that know each other, and that's just that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, at the end of the day, to the son, you a hoe and don't nobody care. You know what I'm saying? Like on some real shit, I'm more concerned about them not canceling Kirk Franklin for this. Like, don't do that, y'all. If anybody watching this or hear this or whatever, don't do that. Like, that's a grown man talking to another grown man that shouldn't have been recorded. And then it's our fault for putting him up that high. Like I say, this the same motherfucker said he was addicted to porn. You know what I'm saying? Millie rocking and, sagging. Kirk Franklin, he might got a little dirt bag left in there. But I like niggas like that with a little dirt bag who can go, reach both sides. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no clean cut nigga. You ain't gonna understand the shit that people done been through and the feelings that we having. You know what I'm saying? If somebody talked to me about like growing up hard, like I can relate. But if I talk to somebody like Will Smith kids, like they not gonna know what the fuck I'm talking about when I talk about growing up in the projects and, I can't walk this way to the store. I got to walk all the way around. They like, what you mean? Like, you don't have a maid to go get it for you? Like, nigga, no. And that'll be a fucking argument. So I don't know, man. Like I said, Kirk Franklin, a regular nigga. And the son is a regular nigga too, and we need to just kind of let that's the kind of shit I think we got to kind of just be like, oh yeah, and just let it go. I'm just talking about it because I'm in defense for Kirk Franklin. Let's not cancel that man, but I'll get off of that. for the record, I'm gonna get off of that because y'all motherfuckers ain't gonna listen to me. Y'all love it. Y'all love seeing a nigga lose his house and shit. Nigga fucking gotta sell all his fucking rights and all that shit. Y'all niggas love that's your pleasure. But whatever. But make sure y'all shop at DetroitCousins.com. My bad. But y'all can go to Deuce Five clothing too, but DetroitCousins.com. Be the change that you want to see in Detroit, man. He got some good stuff out there, man. And like I say, man, shop with the folks, man. These is my people. So y'all know I'm gonna be hyping them up every chance I get, but it's DetroitCousins.com, man. My man Ari, he's a good dude. But I want to get into some other stuff, by the way. The whole St. Patrick's Day thing. Y'all know how I feel about that. If y'all been listening to me for these last couple years, or if y'all catch an episode every now and then, y'all know I don't give a fuck about no St. Patrick's Day. And it's not that I don't fuck with Irish people. I don't know no Irish people. I ain't got nothing against Irish people. Let me say that. I should say that. And I ain't got nothing against St. Patrick's Day. What I got is a problem with you niggas who love it out here fucking green all over the fucking place and drinking fucking green beer and all that shit all of a sudden though. And it's just like, for what though? Like seriously, really for what? You know what I'm saying? Like no other race be popping no fucking grills off. They don't be walking around with no dashikis on. None of that shit on Malcolm X's birthday or Martin Luther King birthday or anything like that. Motherfuckers do not be doing that shit. So I be trying to figure out why we continuously doing this. Not saying that you can't, y'all can do what y'all want to. But when you slipping off the fucking edge and you, oh my God, help me, them motherfuckers be like, whatever, nigga, with your green shirt. And you done. So I'm trying to figure out why. I mean, I just be feeling like, is it because we not proud of ourselves? I would be okay with niggas going this hard in the paint for St. Patrick's Day if we went this hard on our holidays. That's my issue, that we go this hard for everything else but not our own shit. That's all. And then they don't go hard on our shit neither. It give us something. You know what I'm saying? But they not taking from us either. So I want people to understand I'm not mad at nobody except black people. Y'all motherfuckers run out and buy all this shit. And then the next day, that's it. You're not going to wear that shirt again. You throw it away. But you won't go to fucking Refresh, or you won't go to Deuce Five clothing, or you won't go to Detroit Cousins. You won't do nothing like that. And wear the shirt that you could wear more than once, but you'll go buy this motherfucking shirt for St. Patrick's Day and have your fucking shit people walking around my job and shit with green on, your black ass out of here with that bullshit. That's how I be. That's the first thing pop in my head, because when it's our holidays, we don't even have that same energy. That same nigga that walked past with that green on, trying to do some shit, probably to impress some bitches or something. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna wear my green shit with my green hat and my green Air Force Ones, and the bitches gonna love it. No, nigga, you ain't shit. Because when Martin Luther King come around, you don't want shit but to get paid and be off. That's it. You ain't pulling out no grill. You ain't buying no motherfucking shirt. You ain't calling the folks over. None of that. Y'all ain't meeting at the bar. The Irish people damn sure ain't gonna meet you there. And y'all motherfuckers just love it. But I don't know. I just say we went hard in the paint for St. Patrick's Day. Let's just keep the eyes open for when our holiday come around and see what the fuck happened. Or Black History Month. You know what I'm saying? We'll see what the fuck it is, man. But I'm gonna get off of that because I'm always on stuff like that. I just think that we just waste so much money on bullshit, man. And that's bullshit. Not, you can go out to do what you want to, man, but it's just stuff like that that I feel like trickles down to why our kids and shit like that be so fucking lost, because we won't celebrate our shit, but we'll celebrate St. Patrick's Day. So now my kids think that St. Patrick's Day is really like our holiday, and it's not. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers really be getting up for that shit. But with that being said, if y'all want to send something in, be a guest, submit some music, advertise on the show, be a guest, Mike with a mic 313@gmail.com. Just send your stuff in, man. I like to, I like to spread the love if I can. That's what this is all about, really. But what I want to get into next, man, is the whole stimulus income tax check stuff. Everybody coming with the post and all that stuff on Facebook and Instagram. Like, we do the same shit every year, man. All these same fucking regurgitated memes and, post and all that shit. Let me tell you what I don't like, though. Let me tell you what grind my gears. When somebody take a meme and type it out, I hate you motherfuckers. Like, just put the fucking picture up, man. Like, for real, like, just anything, man. Like, when somebody take it and type it out and try to make it seem like it was they thought, like, nigga, we know you fucking dumb. Like, you all of a sudden you Socrates or some shit I don't fucking know. When I post stuff like that, I try to get a person credit, but I don't know, man. That's one thing that shit gets on my nerve, man. Especially, when motherfuckers jump on the post and be like, I know, right? Like, all y'all shut up. But anyway, what y'all do with y'all stimulus check and y'all income tax check? That'll be my question, man. That's what I'm questioning. The question of the day is, you know what I'm saying? Did y'all get that shit back? You know what I'm saying? Buying shit, you know what I'm saying? Just Not even like I'll say it. I always say this. I always say like invest in yourself. Like that's kind of like my motto or whatever. But like that's what I live by. You know what I'm saying? I just share that with people. Like you should invest in yourself. You know, you should try to get something to generate another kind of income. They say like a person who make like $1 million a year, man, they be having like fucking 4, 5, fucking 10 different kind of fucking incomes. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not easy to make $1 million off just t-shirts and just hats. You're not gonna do that, like unless you selling Gucci hats and shit. No, I'm not trying to do y'all like that. But what I mean by that, like you could have took that money, get your car, get your driver's license. It's motherfuckers out there partying ain't got their license fixed. It's motherfuckers out there partying like, you know, didn't get they fucking like tires. Like me, I need some tires, so I can't talk shit about that. But I ain't out partying either. So I'm just saying it be motherfuckers be doing shit and they have other shit going on. That's why I say what you do, did you just give it back? But this is something that I seen that was funny on Instagram. Like, how many of y'all ladies really like called a dad and was like, hey, you need anything? They like gave us some money for our kid. Or did you be like, fuck that, this mine? You know what I'm saying? But y'all quick as fuck to yell out, it takes two and all that shit. And you got a mama and a daddy. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's part of the game, you know, that's not fair. You know, fathers, we don't really get shit. You know what I'm saying? On some real shit. Like, I know y'all got the baby, but I'm just saying let me put my complaint hat on for a minute before I dabble off too far. Like, I never got a chance to like file none of my kids on my income tax because they with their mother. I believe that if you pay child support, you should be able to either write that money off as like a loss of income or something, or they should give you some kind of credit for it. Or they should split that shit down the middle if you like pay child support. I ain't saying if you just a dirtbag nigga and then February come, you just run up there and get your half. No. But if you got proof and say, okay, look, I done gave this girl fucking $15,000 this year. Or some niggas, I done gave this bitch $285,000. I'm just saying, whatever it might be, it should be something that could accommodate the father. And when something like this happen, if he's paying child support, he's current and all of that, then he should get some too. Not saying that they should take nothing from the mother because, you know, y'all deserve it. Like, I don't want nobody to think like I'm coming down on the mother. I just don't like the system, and I don't like women who use the system to take advantage of a man. That's what I don't like. So the overall shit is if he a dirtbag, fuck him. He don't get shit. But y'all women will have a good fucking father to y'all kids, and y'all will run a nigga in the ground. You know what I'm saying? And that shit with the system, you know what I'm saying? That's the part that I don't like. But I would like to know who really called a baby daddy and say, you know what? Let me tint this nigga windows on this car or something. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to get a nigga half. You know what I'm saying? Let me take this nigga to Applebee's. Let me drop this nigga off for lunch. He been really going hard in the paint for these goddamn kids or kid or whatever. But I don't know. I just think that's just that was kind of funny. Somebody posted that question and I was just like, I'm sure none of them. You know what I'm saying? Not, and I'm not saying that in a bad way. It's just mama's babies. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it goes. Mama's babies, man. Y'all get all the help, y'all get all the support, and y'all get all the accolades and all of that stuff. And then if the kid a failure, then it's the father's fault. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get all the reward with no risk, really. But that's a whole nother topic. But fuck all that. What I really want to talk about is, like I said, what we do with the money. They said the stimulus bill was 1.9 trillion fucking dollars, right? Now, black people, we didn't get that. But let's just say we got half. That's what? $950 million, if I'm right. So 950 million. So let's just say we donate, I don't know, 10% of that, right? 10% of the $950 billion. That's $95 billion. That mean out of everybody's check or every child's check or whatever. That's the funny part. Like, y'all be like, I got this money for my kids, and y'all go buy them some fucking shacks while you got your fucking curled over nails and shit, can't even wipe your ass. That'd be the funny part. That's another thing that I don't like, that people do this shit for their kids and then, you know, all of a sudden they weak ass boyfriend smoking the best kush that money can buy. You know what I'm saying? Like that be the bullshit. But I'm just saying, let me get back to what I'm talking about. That's just another side note. And y'all know I ain't fucking lying. Motherfuckers be, this is what I do. Like, you know, motherfuckers want to run to Atlanta and Vegas and all that shit, man. This is what I do. No, it's not. We know you. No, it's not. If it wasn't for this stimulus shit, you wouldn't have went. Because like when you get that income tax, you be like, then you get the sectional. This like, okay, this is extra. So, but shout out to people with like 3, 4, 5 kids. This is your time to shine. I think you should take that money and buy you a good car that's going to last you for a few years. Quit bullshitting with these $1,500 cars. If you got your income tax, that's $4,000. You already used to buying a $1,500 car every year. Now these motherfuckers done threw your ass like another $6,000 or another $4,000, $5,000. Take whatever the fuck that is and go get you a car that can run. Fuck that nigga and the weed he wanting to do, saying all that shit. Get your shit together. Get on your goddamn feet. That's gonna cover you for the next couple years. You'll be able to shine down the road. You're gonna be broke tomorrow, but you'll be straight. But anyway, let's just say everybody give up 10%. That'll be $140 fucking dollars, right? And that'll be $95 billion. Let's just say $90 billion or whatever the fuck. If my math off, then so the fuck what. Y'all get the point of the story. They say it costs $15 to $30 million to open up a bank, right? So, or I don't know, a grocery store or a strip mall. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever. But let's just say banks for the sake of what I wrote down. So it costs $15 to $30 million. So with 10%, if everybody would have sent in 10%, we could open up over 3,000 banks, like across the fucking country. Now we in control of how our loans getting handled out. We in control of like interest rates and everything that could trickle down to people down the road and possibly you. But we all know when you open up a business, you ain't gonna get paid shit today. And that's our fucking problem. We talk all this like generational curse and, you know, generational wealth and all that bullshit. But these motherfuckers within the last year or so done literally gave us $1 trillion fucking dollars. Black people. We fuck everybody else. They done gave niggas $1 trillion fucking dollars. And we don't have nothing to fucking show for it. So that's what I be meaning about. Is the white man foot really on our fucking neck? Or do you got your own foot flipped back on your fucking own neck? That's what the part that be killing me. Like, we don't have nothing in order. We don't have no kind of plan or nothing. We talk about this shit about these school closing and, you know, fire departments and all kind of shit we be crying about and all this shit we be marching about. And then we get a fucking $1 trillion. And what? Did anybody go the fuck back to Africa? No. Niggas went right to the Gucci store. Did people say, let's get together and buy this apartment building? No, because we do not have no plan. Our only plan is to fucking complain, cry, and fucking beg. That's the only fucking plan. And what? Wait on reparations? They not giving us no fucking reparations. They just did $1,400, nigga, for like, go ahead. Do what you want to do. Your reparation is welfare, not quit your job. You know what I'm saying? Or get rid of your fucking boyfriend or husband or whatever. That's the reparations. But I'm just saying, like, all this money we've been getting, it's like, and I'm not, and me, I would love for it to be me. If all you motherfuckers like really wanted to like Deuce Five clothing it to fucking death, have the fuck at it. What I'm saying is we get all this fucking money and we don't do nothing with it. Like, we literally ball out on St. Patrick's Day. Like, the money that we just spent on that, we could have really had something together in Detroit and say, you know what, we about to open our own bank here. I mean, what's the name? I'm doing it down at Killer Mike them. And that be the part, like, and I'm not trying to downplay nothing that nobody else is doing like Killer Mike them, but when I see somebody do it like that, I be like, damn, he's just a rapper. We can do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not, what I mean by he's just a rapper, I mean, he's not like a multi-billionaire. Like, he got together with some folks and they made it happen. So why the fuck we can't do that? Because we don't want to. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, all we want to do is complain, fucking beg, and I don't know, man, like shit on each other. I guess that's what the fuck we really want to do. Niggas took that fucking money and said, I'm finna go get these buffs or Cardis or some shit. I'm about to go drink some Hennessy. I ain't had none in 2 years. Niggas been drinking LTD and shit all the way until they put that money on the card. But I just think like this is one of those situations where we missed another opportunity. A lot of niggas invest in the stock market and all that shit, but like if we as black people, like the black delegation or whatever, the black delegation, like if we ever really get together for real, we can make shit happen where it'll really be $10 a week. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's not that much. And then when a motherfucker gonna give you $1,400 per person in your house and you fuck around got $8,000, you can't put 1,000 to the side to open this bank so you can own like 0.02%. So when your son get 18, he got 200,000 in his fucking bank account. You like can't do shit like that. But y'all don't want to do that because it ain't no rapid fucking refund and you ain't gonna get it. That's what I be saying about like black motherfuckers with this generational wealth shit. We lying, man. We full of shit. But it sound good though. You know what I'm saying? And especially when your ass got something for sale or you want somebody to back your shit, then it's like black power and all that shit. Or somebody get killed or you know what I'm saying? Or somebody y'all know go to jail. Now it's free this person and whatever. And don't snitch and all that goofy shit. We the only black people that live by, like we the only people that be living by these dumbass like quotes like the game is to be sold, not told. Well, what if the person ain't got no money? You know what I'm saying? So he don't get no game? Like, that's dumb, man. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, man, well, all we gonna do, man, like, we got to figure something out because this kind of exposing us, if you ask me. Like, we just had $1 trillion, man. Like, in the last year. Like, whether y'all know it or not. Black people, we got a lot of money these last, and not to mention the niggas that was scamming and shit. And oh my God, like we probably literally had $1 trillion, and that's probably not at least $500 fucking million. We could have opened up several fucking banks, and it would have just cost us $100 a piece of money that they gave us. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, all we want to do is. We don't want to have our own shit. We want to invest in Chase Bank. We want them to open that door for us. We want to beg for that seat. We want to sit at their table. And that's all that shit is. That's all that shit boiled down to. It's just like we just sitting around waiting on them to tell us how we can get rich like them. And in the meantime, they already rich. Like nobody's eager to build competition. Like I don't know who the fuck you think do that. Like if you had money to open a car wash, would you really open it up across the street from another car wash, or would you find another spot? You know what I'm saying? Or if you had the car wash and somebody built one across the street, you'd be mad as fuck. Like for real. So that's all I'm saying. Like we just act like we act pro-black, but we really not. That's where I'm at with it. You know what I'm saying? Like we more concerned with shitting on each other because like I said, I done saw niggas lives where they got niggas all out in the street. I saw a 2002 Envoy with some 26s on it. And then today I was picking my boys up. I saw a Dodge Journey beating like a motherfucker. This truck was so loud. I'm talking about the doom, that bitch was knocking. Got to get a nigga the credit though, but it's still a Dodge Journey and he has some 22s on it. I'm like, damn, a Dodge Journey, like straight fucking Rick James voice, man. He should never gave you niggas money. Like for real. Like this is what we gonna do with it, man. The price of that, you could have been 0.00002% of a fucking bank. You know what I'm saying? That could have really turned into a couple $100,000. Who knows how quick though? That's the part. But that would be ours right there. That building right there. Fuck all these stocks and all that shit. That building right there is our bank. All fucking 15,000 of us. That's our bank right there. And that's going to be ours forever. As long as black people keep working and needing help, which we going to have to do. We going to keep having to work. We going to keep need help. We going to keep going to this black bank. We going to keep flipping this motherfucking money. What's the fucking problem? Why? Niggas, fuck that. I need that Gucci belt. Fuck that shit. I need to go get these motherfucking J's. But the thing is, it's not about future and race. It's about self. You know what I'm saying? So niggas like, fuck that, man. I mean, we all know, like, if people really, like, sat down and did some research, Like just simple research like I did. It costs $30 million to open a bank. Like that's really not that far. I'm pretty sure it's not that easy to just go and just say, okay, I'm pretty sure you're going to have to go through channels. What I'm saying is it's going to be pretty hard to deny $1 trillion or $50 billion or fucking $2 billion. Like more than anything, the motherfuckers love some money, whether they white, Jewish, whoever y'all want to blame it on, the higher ups. You know what I'm saying? Some people say Jewish people run it. Some people say white people. I think white men, personally me, older white men. But whoever you may think, they not turning down no $2 billion. For one, they ain't even going to believe the shit. They going to say, give me the money. Go and fuck it up. And now we got to prove motherfuckers wrong. And that's the position we just find ourselves in. But we just won't even do it. So, I don't know. Motherfuckers more into like, give me my money right now. And that's where y'all niggas getting pump faked on this stock shit at, man. I know I be talking about this shit and I ain't trying to come down on nobody who invests in stock. But what I'm saying is, man, if you buy a stock for $1, that bitch can go up to 10 billion fucking dollars. It don't fucking matter unless somebody give you $10 billion for it. Other than that, you lost $1. And like people don't understand that part. And if we'd have fucking put this money together and bought a grocery store, that is our store right there. You can see it, you can touch it, you can walk up to it, hug that motherfucker, go in the bathroom, walk around, shit and piss. It'll be yours. This stock shit, you just sitting back waiting like, okay, if somebody never buys it, you asked out, man. You can wait on the interest, but how much interest you really gonna be making on fucking $300 of a fucking $2.6 billion company, man? Like that's literally less than what you would have made off the $140 to start a bank. But whatever. I'm just saying, I just want to mosey along, man, because this shit just made me mad because it's just really kind of all that money. But like I said, man, motherfuckers be just more concerned with they self right now. And the truth is, black people, I'm gonna say poor people on this one, but I'm talking to black people too. Y'all, it's really fuck them kids. Like people really like, man, shit, man, I'm about to ball out. It's my turn. You know what I'm saying? I've been working all year. You know, yeah. Just go get you a bottle of wine like you been fucking doing. Like y'all been, like what I'm saying, y'all niggas been drinking LTD and smoking Regos and shit all year long. Then all of a sudden, hear this nigga out dancing in the street with Deuce in his hand, fucking blunt big as a fucking baby arm and shit. Like all of a sudden. And then we like on some real shit, like niggas this is not funny, but it's true. But it is funny, but it's sad. Let me say it's a sad funny. I'll put it like that. But niggas be sitting back waiting on y'all to sell that shit. Y'all niggas who don't get money and just got some money, y'all niggas gonna sell the shit out of them buffs. We know that shit. That PS5 is gonna be for sale. That fucking riding them rims when you have a flat and you can't get another fucking $300 tire, I'm gonna get those rims for $400. I don't give a fuck what you paid for them. Run, nigga, and you gonna take the fall because you a fucking hospital gown now because you been running around this bitch doing all you want to do and living a life. Now you assed out and you have nothing to in return coming. That's what I'm saying. Like we could at least did that, but like I said, anyway, it's really like fuck them kids, and it's proven that when we don't do nothing for the future, people think like they invested in their kid by letting them live with them, and like soon as they graduate, like, okay, I got you to 18, you know what I'm saying? Like we, for some reason, like poor people, I'm gonna say black people, but poor people too, like we really think like high school graduation is like some big, huge ass accomplishment. It's really not. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what we supposed to do. We supposed to go to graduate and go to college and graduate and get a degree. You know, like graduating high school, that's like everybody. College, that ain't for everybody, but you know, it's there for everybody. So, but like, what I'm saying is like, we get to 18, get the fuck out. Whether they prepared or not, whether you done set them up a bank account, you ain't got them no trust fund or nothing. You just get the fuck out, you 18. And you know you ain't taught them shit. You know you ain't gave them shit. You ain't set them up for nothing. You ain't even take the 140 that you got for them when they was a fucking kid and put that in the bank and just let it sit. Everybody say that shit when they baby born. I'm gonna put $50 a week in the bank. I even said that shit before, man. But shit, life happened and it just don't happen. But I don't be on that bullshit, man. And I think that's what really gonna get us to a better place and shit like that, man. We got to cut shit like that out. Like saying, really, y'all don't have to say fuck these kids when you proving it. You know what I'm saying? Like you won't do shit to invest in y'all. Some of y'all, like I said, some people ain't even got life insurance. Your kid, you treat your kid like they ain't shit, and they gonna have to fucking sell fucking dinners to bury your goofy ass. Because you out here taking care of some nigga, or you running up behind some fucking bitch, or niggas running behind niggas trying to impress them, like your whole fucking life, and now your fucking son gotta fucking sell his cutlass to fucking bury you. The cutlass that he bought trying to be like you, he gotta sell it now to bury your goofy ass. Like, come on, man. Now he assed out. Now everybody all fucked in the game when you could have just, like I said, man, you ain't gotta be like an entrepreneur or nothing like that. Like I know I be barking on entrepreneurship, but like we can send kids to school. We can quit putting them out at 18. Like y'all be seeing like these fucking Arabics and Chaldeans and all that shit. Motherfucker be 40 years old still living with their parents because that's just easier and that's better. But the reason we can't live with our kids is the reason why, like, we will never admit we can't live with them because they fucked up. We can't admit that because we fucked them up or we allowed them to fuck themselves up. That's why you can't live with them. You know what I'm saying? Like when you see all these motherfuckers like other races living together, the nigga might be 37. Him and his wife live with his mama. They call her ma'am. She run that house. Only she cook and all that shit. And the wife better not say shit. That's my mama, bitch. Shut the fuck up. We got a plan. And she be like, yeah. And everybody be cool. But like I said, soon as our kids graduate, it's get the fuck on, man. Like I say, whether they fucking prepared or not, don't nobody give a fuck, man. We be like, get the fuck on, because like I said earlier, we can always say the white man foot on our neck or the system. We can always fall back on that, or I don't know, the daddy, the white man. You know what I'm saying? We can always throw that. He ended up in jail because, you know, the system let him down, or his daddy wasn't there, or the white man, you know, cornered him in. Like, it's not always that. It is that sometimes, and it do make life harder. I'm not taking that away from nothing. I am a black man, and I already know how the shit go. I'm just saying it ain't always that, especially when they hand us $1 trillion fucking dollars. So it makes me question, like, the foot on the neck. Is it really a white foot in that boot? Is it a Jewish foot in that boot, or is that a black foot in that boot holding me down? Or is it my fucking foot? We ain't even, like I say, I don't even think people even look up to see who the fuck it is. But like I said, we sitting around waiting on the white man to let us in their fucking house, to let us play their game and all that shit. And, you know, let me invest and let me do this and let me show you this. And then you want to like shuck and jive for them and then get mad when they don't accept the shit. They don't fuck with you. If they fucked with you, they'd have been. Here's the thing. If they fuck with us like that, what make you think they gonna fuck with your broke ass? What make you think that your little $250 fucking dollars in stock gonna fucking matter when you got black billionaires? If they were so interested in fucking with us, wouldn't they fuck with the rich billionaires? No. Yeah, they would. I mean, but they come around here fuck with us because they can sell us that dream. And we be fucking goofy enough to be like, I can turn 200 to 15,000. And niggas love that quick fucking rapid kickback. And people be like, oh, the stock was 200 yesterday and it's 400 today. Let me get in. It's going to go up to 8. And when it do, you still don't get your fucking 8. That's all I'm saying. But like I said, in the last year or so, they done gave us trillions of fucking dollars, a trillion, at least $1 trillion. And we ain't got shit to fucking show for it. So like I say, that's where I'm at with it. This whole America not giving us a chance shit. Like this was one of them. Whether they give us a lot or not, this was one of them. And then we do goofy shit like piss it away by going partying on St. Patrick's Day. We fuck it off by putting 26s on a fucking 2002. And I'm not hating on nobody because I had a Suburban before. That's one of my favorite cars. I had a 96 Suburban. I had 24s on there or something. So I had my nigga stage too. What I'm saying is, nobody talked me out of it. I'm trying to talk niggas out of it. Like the price you bought those rims for, you literally could have got with some other folks and bought a fucking strip mall. You know what I'm saying? Like on some real shit. But anyway, like I said, we only care about ourselves. So all I can do, man, like I said, I'm just gonna beat the drum as much as I can. Hopefully y'all start listening. Hopefully y'all share this stuff. Like I said, if y'all want to be a guest on the show, come on here, talk some shit with me or whatever. Mike with a mic 313 at gmail.com. And we really got to start looking at this kind of stuff as opportunities, man. Like, before I get up out here, because I'm pretty much a rap now. But I remember like listening to people talk. I mean, on the news, they were talking about it where it was like this dude, he like scammed like $2 million in like SBA loans. And it was like, nigga, you ain't got shit but a bunch of pictures in your phone. Like, I always say, if I could hit some kind of scam lick where when they catch me and I go to court, they gonna know exactly why I did it. They gonna be like, nigga, you was out here buying everything. You built this, you built that fucking movie theater. Yeah, nigga, I did. They gonna be mad as fuck. Like, oh, you started this with scam money, but it ain't gonna be no cards and all that shit. Nah, I'm gonna, if I can hit a lick like that, I'm not even gonna scam for $2 million. If I could make a fucking hit a lick and get me $100 grand, $150 grand, I'll take off from there. And that's what I mean by having a plan, though. You can get that same 150 grand to another person with no plan, and they'll give it right back because they're gonna go and Hennessy it up or Douce or what my man say the other day, buying this fucking garbage ass weed in these fancy bags. He was mad as hell. It was a dude. He was talking shit. He was mad as hell. Niggas out here paying $50 for a fucking bag with some regular weed in it. That shit was funny, but it's true. That's the shit we do, man. And we once somebody wraps something up nice and pretty for us, we like, I want that. And if they say it's only 2 of them, we really go crazy. And then we ask the fuck out. And I say this, but like, when the last time any of these companies that y'all support or anything like your local, I even said that about the woman that got beat up by the Chaldean dude over there on Puritan or Arabic dude or whatever. But I always say this about your local neighborhood store or gas station. When the last, all that money you pour into them, when the last time them motherfuckers did any kind of back to school shit or customer appreciation or anything in your neighborhood? But you will pour into that. But you won't pour that same kind of money, time, and energy into your cousin who make music or your cousin who sell cakes or like y'all won't even share a nigga shit. And this is your blood. You know what I'm saying? We ain't talking about me. I would love for it to be me. I say that all the time, but it don't have to be me. We got so many black entrepreneurs out here that it's one in every family damn near now. So why are we not leaning towards that? It's because we really don't fuck with each other. And this stimulus shit right here proves how much, to me, it proves how much we really don't fuck with each other because we don't even have a plan. Because if we really fuck with each other, we should be leaning on the fucking gate waiting on funding. We should have ideas ready to go. When you do this, we gonna do this gonna do this, then it's gonna be your turn. Then it's gonna flip back around, it's gonna be my turn. But as soon as we get our hands on this money, we gonna do this and we gonna be straight. We not gonna need no another stimulus check. Next time some shit happen, we'll be straight. When all this shit shut down, niggas was so happy they didn't have to pay rent. Other than that, they would have been asked out. Ain't nobody got no money in the bank to last no year. Me neither. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't own your house, you renting, then you ain't got shit going or none of that shit, man, you gonna be asked out. Your fucking job closed now, niggas is gonna be asked the fuck out. But, and then when you go to the bank or that you've been banking with for 50 years, they gonna be like, fuck you. You ain't got no job. But if it's our bank and we know us and we know what the fuck the situation is, we'll be more lenient because we know what the fuck's going on. But we not going to do that because it's all about self. And that's what we got to stop. Once we stop that, I think we got a chance. But it ain't going to be today. It ain't going to be tomorrow. I always go back to the same saying. That first slave ship, that nigga knew he wasn't going to be the one that really eat off of that shit. He knew that shit, rather how as fucked up as slavery was. I don't want nobody to think I'm giving them niggas no fucking credit. What I'm saying is that shit was planted so they'll know down the line. They knew that shit was going to work. We got shit, we can make it work. If you want to send some stuff in, Mike with a mic 313 at gmail.com. The song I played at the top, EY Shouldas, #1. Shop at deuce5clothing.com, refreshus15.com, detroitcousins.com. Thanks to all the people that watch on YouTube. I got a few subscribers and stuff. It's a few new subscribers, man. People inboxing me and stuff. I really appreciate that. The people that listen on Anchor and all of that, I really appreciate that too. So with that being said, man, just something to marinate on when y'all get the chance. It's not too late for us to really get out this hole. Like, ain't no fucking white man coming to help us get us out of a hole that he dug for us to fall in, that he need us in. Like, he don't need us out the hole. He need us in the hole. So why would he help us get out the motherfucker? We got to help our fucking selves, man. And we can do that. And even when some shit like this happen, we had a chance, that I think we standing there with the fucking bat watching this nigga just strike us the fuck out. We not even swinging. That's what I'm saying. So with that being said, man, I appreciate everybody again. You get a chance, man, subscribe to the YouTube, subscribe to the Anchor app, man, on Spotify, Overcast. It's a bunch of stuff. Once you click the link, man, let you know everything I'm on. But like I said, I appreciate the support and everything, man. And I'm going to get up out of here. Y'all have at it.
You were just listening to. Thanks for listening to. You were just listening to. Mike with the mic.